Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In today's video, I am doing a clean and organize with my youngest son Giovanni's toys. I am also cleaning up and just tidying up some of my house, basically just my kitchen and my dining room area. And then I am going to take you guys with me as I clean and declutter all of Gio's toys in this little toy box and also his stuffed animals. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, and let's get into this video. Alright guys, we are getting started here in the kitchen. As I said in my intro, I am just focusing on tidying up my kitchen area and my dining room. This is actually just like a normal routine for me when I am caught up on my cleaning before I go into anything like cleaning and decluttering. And on this day, everything was taken care of. I had taken care of everything the day before. I did all my deep cleaning. I just had to do a few things like cleaning off the counters, unloading the dish drainer, loading up the dishes. I think I might have unloaded the dishwasher too. I can't really remember, but just doing simple tasks like that, and then just tidying up the dining room. I've been trying to keep up on tidying up, especially during my work weeks. So like when I'm working during the week, like I've mentioned before in my previous videos, I work Wednesday through Saturdays, and always finding it hard to just like keep up with all of my housework. So I have been trying to just like tidy up like on my days that I don't work, and it actually has been working out better for me. So there is some times where I'm just not feeling like cleaning on some days, so I do just kind of like skip those days, and then everything just gets like put on the back burner. But it's okay. Eventually it all gets done. So I'm just working on loading up the dishwasher and just washing all of the dishes by hand. And then I'm going to clean off the table after I finish cleaning the counters in the kitchen, of course. Then I'm going to focus on cleaning off the table. The table really was not that bad, but just like I said, I'm just trying to tidy up my areas of the house just to keep everything under control in my house. So, and then after that, we will get into decluttering all of Gio's toys. So while I am just hand washing my dishes, I just wanted to check in on you guys and see how everyone is doing. If you have any good news, feel free to leave that in the comments below. Anything interesting happening in your life that you'd like to share. I love communicating with you guys in the comment section, so feel free to utilize that. Also, if you are new, I would love to get to know you guys a little bit better. So if you're new and you feel comfortable, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section and introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about yourself. If you are new here, I will do a quick little intro here just to kind of fill you in on who you are watching if this is your first time. My name is Melissa. I am 35 years old and I live right outside of Detroit, Michigan. I have a husband who I have been with for almost 13 years, and we have been married for almost 3 years. It gets like all of it just blends together, and I honestly just tell people we've been together for 13 years, almost 13 years. So I have 2 sons. I have one that is 13 years old and one that is 5 years old, and that is who I am decluttering all of the toys is my youngest son, Giovanni, who is 5. We call him Gio for short, in case you're confused in the little title of this video. But he likes to appear in videos every now and again. Gio just absolutely loves being in front of the camera, and he loves cleaning for you guys. So you guys will actually see in the next couple of videos him just popping in and out of the video. He just loves showing you guys that he cleans and that he loves to help mommy out. So that's always cute when he comes into my videos, and I love that he loves to clean with me and everything. So I also have 2 dogs and a cat. I have a pit bull lab retriever mix. Her name is Bailey, and I have a German Shepherd lab retrieve mix, and his name is Duke. His birthday is actually coming up here pretty soon. I believe it's April 4th is his birthday. So that's going to be exciting to celebrate his birthday. We have a cat. His name is Tigger. You don't normally see any of my pets in the videos anymore, just because they are either outside, just, chilling outside, doing what they do best, or they are in other areas of the house, and normally you don't see them that much. But here and there, I like to include them in the videos just so you guys can see a little bit of cuteness. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Like I said, if you're new and you want to introduce yourself in the comments, I would love to get to meet all of you. Also, if you don't already follow me on social media, I am on Instagram and TikTok the most. My Instagram handle and my TikTok handle is Keeping Up with Melissa21. So go ahead and follow me on there if you have any one of those. I have been posting a lot of reels recently on Instagram and on TikTok. I've been posting a lot of videos about diamond art painting, which is something that I love to do in my spare time. It's like a hobby for me. So I also, on my TikTok, and I'm about to post it on my Instagram, a morning routine of me on a school day with Gio. So in case you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. So now that we have the blinds open in our living room, I am going to start going through all of these toys. Now, just a little disclaimer. I did cut out a little bit of me taking all of the toys out and everything, just because there was so many toys in this toy chest, and you guys are going to see that I'm going to be throwing clothes out of this toy chest. There is actually a lot of things in here that weren't toys, and there's like rocks and clothes, and I was actually looking for this little adapter for my little green Bissell cleaner that I have, and I was wanting to clean one of our chairs in the house, and I couldn't find it for the longest time. And when I got to the bottom of this toy chest, I found it. So that was interesting. I really don't know how that ended up there. So basically, my whole eye-opener of decluttering all of his toys was that I need to do this more often, because apparently there's more than just toys in this toy box. So right now I am just separating things into piles. Like all of the blocks go into that big plastic container that you see right there. I'm blanking on my words a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. But all of his blocks go into there. I believe I was putting his magnetiles in there as well. Some of his magnetiles are missing. So in the pile behind me are all of the toys that I'm giving away to family. And actually there are some toys that were in there that my nephew, you see I just threw a shirt on the floor over there. We had a few pairs of clothes in there, and I'm really confused as to why they were in there, but they were in there. So anyway, the toys behind me are the toys that I'm giving to family. My great nephew, he had some toys at Christmas that were left here, so those toys are going to be returned to him soon. And yeah, and then I'm just organizing everything else, like all of his other toys that are good. I am occasionally also throwing away toys. If you see me like tossing things towards my left, that's because I'm tossing them into the trash. He did have a few broken toys, and this is something that I go through every single time that I declutter his toys. Is I'm always finding broken toys. Gio likes to use his toys to the end, like literally to the end. Like he had toys that were missing arms and legs, but he was like, no, I can still play with them. And this is also another reason why I like to do this when he's not home, because then he will see me going through his toys and be like, no, I want to keep that. And I'm like, well, it's broken. You can't even play with it. So I do like to do this when he's not home, because then he can't sit there and say, oh, I want to keep all of my toys, because that's not happening. So anyway, just going through all of these toys, trying to figure out which toys are broken, which toys we need to give away because they are no longer interesting to him, or he probably hasn't touched them in a while. There is some toys in here that I'm like, oh, he's been looking for this toy. And I literally tell him all the time when he's looking for a toy, well, look in your toy chest, because that's where it's at. So I'm just going to go through all of these toys, and then at the end I'm going to vacuum out his toy chest, and I am going to clean it with some disinfectant cleaner because it definitely needed to be done. And then we will move on to putting everything back, and then move on to his stuffed animals. So another thing that I found like deep in his toy chest was these wooden blocks. They're like the Lincoln logs, and they were deep in there because we no longer have a container for these. So until I find a suitable like storage container, I am just using this bag that we got from a restaurant. It's called Pop Chicken, if you've never heard of it. I don't know really where it's based, like if it's only based in Michigan or whatever. So if you live in Michigan and you've never heard of it, look it up. It is absolutely delicious. I loved that restaurant. We all did, even Gio. And Gio is like very particular about his chicken. He only eats chicken nuggets from like McDonald's. Like that's how particular he is about his chicken. So, and he even loved it. So I just put all of that in that bag, and then I put all of my great nephew's toys inside another bag for him for when I see him next. And now I am getting ready to just go through all of his stuffed animals. Now this wooden chest right here that I'm starting to work on, it is full of all of his stuffed animals that he has accumulated over the years, whether it is some stuffed animals that family has given him or that we have bought him. Now all of these that I'm putting on a pile on the floor, we are keeping. All the ones that I'm going to throw on the couch, we are going to get rid of. I'm either going to give them away, or I'm just going to give them to like Salvation Army or something, so that another little boy or girl can enjoy these toys, or these stuffed animals. So after I am done with this, going through the whole entire chest, I am going to vacuum it, and then we will be done with this video. So as you can see, I'm just putting all of these stuffed animals back, and I actually did get rid of a lot of stuffed animals, and now we can actually close this chest. Before we couldn't even close it because there were so many stuffed animals everywhere. I am going to leave the bigger stuffed animals like his Bluey and Charmander out and just put them on top, but nonetheless, this was very successful because I was able to actually close the chest when I was done, and that is something that we have not been able to do for a while. So that is it. We are at the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it gave you some cleaning motivation and decluttering motivation and organizing motivation, all of that. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you are new. Also, let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you guys are interested in me filming. I'm kind of I'm not running out of ideas, but I want to see what you guys want to see. So if you guys could let me know that in the comment section, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in a new video next week. Bye guys.